Just because I'm a faculty, it does not mean I should stop learning. The day you stop asking questions, you stopped yourself from being curious. The day you stop learning, you're finished. If somebody says, like, if you bang your head on that wall, you will get moksha, don't believe it. Whether it makes sense. Just because someone's saying it, you don't have to believe it.
Hi, ma'am. First of all, welcome to Education Post News.
Yeah, hi.
So, first of all, please introduce yourself so our audience will be get to know about little bit.
Well, my name is Smita Raman, and I currently live in Delhi. And I have been a faculty for the last 30 years. So I retired as IT professional, teaching artificial intelligence in schools for higher education's children. And of course, I'm passionate about a lot of things. Teaching was one of my greatest passion, and I take home a lot of learning from that. And my own maturity in life, believe me, has come from handling children.
I'm little bit confused. Like, you take retirement in field of IT,
Yes.
in artificial intelligence.
Yes.
So, like where you like started? I want to know from that, please.
Okay, I started my profession, that is a career, as being a faculty only, and I was always teaching computers. We started by calling it computers, but eventually went on to computer science, and then over now to artificial intelligence. So that is what as my last leg of my service, I was teaching last 10 years. I have been teaching artificial intelligence to 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th grades.
Almost 3 decades.
Yep.
Lot of technology changes, advancement,
Yes.
and totally different. Like literally, I can say like in is 10 years we usually say in marketing that the market trend should be changed and there is a renovation in market. So how you are adopting this thing very easily, and you are teaching literally. It's not a small thing. So how this thing is happening?
It's basically learning. You have to be a learner all the time. I believe in that. Just because I'm a faculty, it does not mean I should stop learning. And that has always been my key point. So being with the children, actually you also learn from them. Because they are more trending. They know what are the trends happening. So I do a lot of conversation with them to understand what is it that they are interested in, which direction are they going, what are the trends that really fascinate them, what catches their attention, why is it catching their attention, if it's catching their, what are they going to do about it, what are they going to learn from it, how are they going to utilize it, and how are they going to give it back to the society. So that has always been my take from my students, right from the small age till the time they passed out of the school. So when they come out, I know that, oh, this is what they're looking at, so this is what I should educate myself more on. So I would go into the depth of it. So that is how we even progress towards artificial intelligence, a word that was not even heard when I started my career. Right.
Hey, actually, I can say I met a most enthusiastic person in my life. I can say this.
I'm still very enthusiastic about what I have learned and I'm very happy that I have been a faculty. For the simple reason, being with the children means you're being there in the times. Like, I'm not lost. I don't feel old. I've never felt old. For the simple reason, I know what's happening. I know what's trending. So I can challenge anyone. So I'm not afraid. And I'm not afraid to learn. Because I want to be a learner, only then can I give it back to them. Can I learn better and give it back to them?
I get to know from my colleague that you are good in art also, art and craft.
That's my hobby. That's my love. And that's my relaxation. It's a great stress buster for me. And I do it because I love doing it. So there is no time bound. I can get up early in the morning and do. I can do it mid afternoon. I can do it in the night. I can do it when everyone is sleeping. I can do it in the open. So whenever I feel the good feeling that I want to do something, so I start taking my paper pen and I start like creating something. So that's one of the passions that I have. So I'm an environmentalist also, and I love to preserve environment. So I believe in less wastage of anything and overuse of anything that is bad for the environment and for the earth. I go all over for it, and I can even talk to people about it as to why it is not good to do about it.
As you already seen 3 decades, like about technology and studies, both the things simultaneously. So, what are the lackings of today's generations? Like what they have to groom properly, they have to understand the things, and they're not getting it.
This is a very general question. Can you be a little more specific as to what, in what direction you want me to talk about it, like in terms of academics or in terms of generally understanding the world, or about
In terms of their professional career, I'm asking.
okay. So there's one point I always make that goes even for you people as youngsters, is that never stop asking questions and never stop being a learner. Okay, the day you stop asking questions, you stopped yourself from being curious. The day you stop learning, you're finished. Simple. I always give a simple example. Close your fist like this. Okay, tight. Okay, so if you take a pencil and try to put inside it, you can't put. Which means all your life, as long as you live, even if you live to be 100, all that you will learn is what is inside this. But what you have not learned, where is it?
Outside this.
All around it. So why have the arrogance that I know everything? So always question, always ask questions, be curious, and never stop asking questions. Like I might ask you, how come? What is this made of? I should be curious about everything. So the moment you ask, only if you ask questions, you'll get answers. So never stop. So that will not stop you from learning. So the moment you have that, you'll never become old. You'll never get tired, and everything and everybody is your friend.
Any advice for today's generation, especially that we call Gen Zs? So any advice for them?
Yes, don't get carried away. Use your intelligence. If somebody says, like, if you bang your head on that wall, you will get moksha. Don't believe it. Go into the science of it. Understand whether it makes sense. Just because someone's saying it, you don't have to believe it. But you can take that to a certain extent, do your own research, do your own study, find out whether it actually makes sense. Because blind faith, blind following means you're creating another generation of learning something that may not be right. Somebody who's dependent on me, they'll see me doing it, they'll do the same thing. That is how blind faith continues. So don't have blind faith in anything. Question. That questioning attitude, if you have, like I said previously, then you will not stop learning and you will go into the depth of the why. Then you will know the right or wrong between anything. Anything for that matter. But whether I'm understanding you as a human being, or I'm understanding that animal as to why it is climbing like this, or I'm looking at the face of a little cat which meowing all the time. So I'll wonder, why is it meowing all the time? Because it's either it's hungry, or it's not well, or there's something that's wrong, or somebody has beaten it. So I have to ask why. So everything around you should be questioned. So don't stop learning because you're not asking questions.
Okay, could you give me a few tips, like how you are focused, you are quick learner, you are enthusiast, and you are doing a lot of things. You are totally you are focused to your goal. Not your goal, you never felt totally. So how this thing happened? I need few tips from you.
The interesting part, I feel there's always an open land. Every land can be cultivated, provided you know how to put the stuff into it. एक vacant land है, उसको लेके I should first understand, oh, it's vacant land, something can be done about it. So I should understand, can I plant something, plant a seed in it? Will it grow? First time it will fail, second time it will fail, third time I'll question, why is it not growing? कुछ तो गड़बड़ है. Then I'll go deeper into it. Maybe the soil is not good, maybe the water is not good, maybe there's more salinity into it. So as I keep or maybe there is no manure. So I have to go deeper, deeper. Don't be afraid of failure. Don't be afraid of questioning. Don't be afraid of learning. Okay? But question and learn. And be curious about everything and be happy. It's not like I cannot live your life, you cannot live my life. But I can live a life that can be a good example to others. That's the best I can do.
Very correct. Thank you so much for your time, ma'am. It's literally nice to talk with you, with a person like you.
Thank you so much. And I'm happy you spent a few moments with me listening to me. And if really it helps somebody, I think I'll be the most happiest person.
It's the best tip that I ever get from anyone. Thank you so much, ma'am.